Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, so I just want to quickly share my slides, right? So, yeah, let me see what's going on. Sorry, just a minute. Sales strategy. Everyone, good morning, everyone. My name is Victoria Erukunuakpor. Like you always, for the old people in the house, I'm sure you already know my name. Kelechi has done an amazing introduction. Okay, so without wasting your time, yeah, I don't want to introduce myself again, right? So I am here to train on how to build a successful team in forever living products. Okay, so um, as you can see in this picture here, you can see that these people, they are on a canoe right now, and you can see them paddling it together. Okay, so in our business, you cannot just work alone. You must work with people for you to achieve or attain the level of success you want to, achieve in the business. So you must work with your team. You must have people in your team. Okay, so you can't do it alone in our business. Okay, so yeah, so team building, it's important in our business, even in our world generally, even in the family, you have to work as a team. Okay, and so what is the meaning of a team? A team is defined as a group of individuals organized to work together to accomplish a set of objectives that cannot be achieved effectively by one individual. That is just exactly what I said. So you cannot do it alone. In our business, you need people. You need to work with people. You need to understand people. You need to agree with people, for you to be able to move forward in the business. So if you can't carry people along in your business, you cannot achieve success in our, industry or in our company. So you must work with people. Okay, so and you must have a certain objective or dreams and goals where you want to be, where you want to go to, and then you carry your team members along with you as well. Okay, and in doing that, you need to have a vision board. Okay, so you need a vision board. So you need to have a vision of where you are going, right? So if you don't have a vision of where you're going, you know, you cannot, go anywhere in the business. So you can't just, like, for example, you want to travel, okay, you want to go to, let's say, London, you want to go on a vacation. You can't just, get on the plane or something, without buying the ticket or without having to know where you're going to stay or without having to, maybe know the air, the what do they call it? The sorry, the airline you want to go with. So you must have a plan. Okay, so you have to have, everything in place. Okay, so that when you set up on set out on that journey, you'll be able to navigate and know where you're going and all that. So everything can work out smoothly for you. So it's the same thing. It's so important that you must have your vision board, so your dreams and goals will all be on the vision board. Okay, so this is 2023. Beginning of this year, I, wrote out some things I want to achieve and all of that, and I have it somewhere. And I also have, my mini vision board somewhere, on my phone, also, in my house and all of that. So you must have a vision of where you're going, your dreams, what you want, the trips, the travels, how many team members you want to move from one level to the other, the charity you want to do, the people you want to help along the way, the level you want to go to in forever, from assistant supervisor to manager to eco manager and all of that. Everything, how you want to look also can be on your vision board as well, you know, that kind of thing. So it's a must you all have a vision board, you know, so you know, when you're moving, you can tick off, you know, whenever you achieve one thing, you can, you know, tick it off and tell yourself, oh, you know, give yourself a pat on the back and all of that. So, and the vision board helps to remind you of where you're going. Each time you see it, you'll be, you know, you'll be on hot seat. That's what it, you know, actually does for me when I remember the things I haven't done, you know, although I am not where I want to be yet, but then, you know, I still have that vision because I see it every day. Okay, so it's important, you know, it might be that, you know, you want to make good money for yourself, you want to have a beautiful house, you want, you know, to have a beautiful family, you know, go on a ride, have a nice car, go on holiday, you know, give donation to, you know, your church or charity, like I said before. You want to have time to stay at home with your children, you know, to look after them and all of that. So all these things, you have to have them on your vision board. Okay. So if you're on this training this morning, please, you know, reach out to everybody in your team and ensure that they are all on this training this morning, because, you know, training is very, very imperative. It's so important in our business. Okay. So reach out to your team members and ensure that they are all here. So your business is 80%, you know, mindset, you know, because your mindset, you know, you have to have that great, you know, or growth mindset. You know, you have to have a mindset of a winner. You have to see yourself as that person that is going, you know, somewhere. You have to have a positive attitude. You have to have, you know, leave out negativity and all that. So your mindset, how you wake up in the morning actually matters. So your business is 80% mindset, you know, how you see yourself, you know, and all of that, and 20% skill set. Okay, so find something that works for you. There is a wealth of knowledge available everywhere. Go online right now. You will see anything you want to see. You can Google whatever you want to see. You know, you can go, you can go to AI or Chat GPT and get whatever it is that you want, any information you want to get. So everything, you know, it's online, right? So find something that works for you. There's a great wealth of knowledge available everywhere. Okay, so start your day the right way to get focused for the day ahead. Okay, so how do you start your day? You know, how you start your day actually matters a lot. Okay, so are you starting on a positive light or on a negative light? Because, you know, if you start on a very positive light, your whole day throughout that day will be amazing for you. Okay, and great things will happen for you. But if you start it on the negative light, that's what you're going to get. So it's important you guide your mindset, how you wake up in the morning and all of that. So it's important. Okay, surround yourself with the people who will lift you up and inspire you. You know, leave negative people out. Some people dwell on negativity. At the end of the day, you know, you find out that, you know, you cannot do so much, you know, because somebody said no to you, your whole day is gone. No, right? So look for people that are doing what you want to do so that you can, be around those people, you know, because they will inspire you with their energy, you know, their vibes and all of that. So vibration is so, so important in our business. If you don't have, you know, people that can inspire you, go to Forever Office. I'm sure you find some amazing people around, or you find a very good mentor, you know, online and all of that. So it's important you find people that can inspire you, right? So end your day with a reflection and focus, because it's so, so important that you end your day with reflection and focus. You know, we leave out sometimes, during the day, you know, you work, like I said, you know, how you start your day matters and all that. So if you run your business throughout the day, don't just go to bed like that. You know, end your day with reflection. Reflect, how did the day go for me? Did I, achieve what I planned to achieve today, or did I not achieve it? So you evaluate yourself, okay, so that you will know what you did wrong and what you're going to do right. So it's so important, So on a daily basis, you find out, oh, did I retail any products today? How many calls did I make today? That kind of thing, so that you can know how far you're going. Because if you don't check your day, I can tell you that, throughout the year, you might just have like missed it out. And at the end of the day, you'll be complaining and saying, oh, how did I, run my year or something like that. So it's important, you end your day with reflection. Okay, so you can see the books online right now. So getting a yes, and all that, getting to yes, and all that is important. There are books online that you can even download. They're free online. You can get free books online. Eat That Frogs, because personal development is important in our business. If you don't develop yourself in this industry, you're going to, get stuck somewhere along the way, okay? Because this happened to me when I joined the business in the past. I started the business and all I was doing was chase the money. And at the end of the day, the money came, but I didn't know, I didn't even manage it very well. And at the end of the day, I quit the business. And so when I quit, I suffered, when I quit the business, because I went into other things that didn't work for me, until I found Forever again. God brought me back. Okay. So when I did Forever before, I never read any book. And so coming back into the business again, second time, I told myself that I am going to read, books. I'm going to study. I'm going to understand this business very well, because I don't, fail. I don't want to fail anymore. Okay. So succeeding in the business starts with your why. The obstacle is the way. There are books that you can read. There are books everywhere that you can read, how to influence people and all that, how to talk to anyone, the power. All these books are available online. So commit to reading 10 pages of a book each day. Every day, you need to keep reading so you can understand and teach other people, so you can, drive your business very well, so you can learn or borrow other people's brains. Okay, so that's what I tell people. Okay, so this is a book I'm reading, presently, Eddie Chai, and all that, lessons for success in MLM. So I'm still reading till today, So every day we are lifelong learners. The day you stop reading, the day you stop learning, that day you die. Okay, so it's important. So read 10 pages of a book on a daily basis. So what is network marketing? Network marketing, it's about empowering a team of people to achieve their goals while sharing a product or service they are passionate about. Okay, so you have a team of people in your team. You can see the picture here. You have the person who started the business, you here, and brought in 5 people, and the 5 people brought other people, five each, and all that. So there's a system here, right? So this system is showing that you started, you brought 5 people, and they also brought 5 people each. At the end of the day, you're duplicating yourself in so many other people. So this is network marketing, and this is how it works. So we are educators. So if you're not passionate about the business, if you're not passionate about using the products, you can't, move the business. You can't even impact anybody, right? So we market the products to people, okay, and we market the opportunity as well. We coach others to do the same, and simply we offer people choices. So if you're offering people coffee, tea, or whatever, and they say no, you don't have to, dwell on their no's. All you need to do is to keep looking for those that will say yes to you, right? Because it's your choice whether to take it or not, So it's important, all we do is we educate people. So don't take it personal when you talk to people and they say no to you, we are educators. We educate people. We educate them and leave, educate and leave, educate and leave, educate and leave. At the end of the day, something will come up, with time. Okay. So thank you. So your goal, what is your goal? What do you plan to achieve? Your real goal is to get them in, get the people in. That's your goal, right? And keep them, and move them along with you, okay? Because you cannot build this business alone, like I said before. So, however, no matter what you do, some people will still drop out, because that is the way it is. You are not in control of what happens at all. You just do your best. You keep moving. You move with those that want to move with you, right? Okay, some people will drop out along the way, and that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, so you keep going because you can't control it. What you are in control of is getting people into the business and ensuring that you keep some of them that are willing to stay with you and all that. So most businesses don't survive the first year. So, so have that at the back of your mind. you know, it's business. That's just the way it is. And that's what Jim Rohn is saying. Okay, Jim Rohn is one of my mentors, although he's late, but I still listen to his audios, and I go to YouTube and I find him and I listen to him. So you can minimize it, so how do you minimize all these things? We're going to get there, so always get new people involved. That way, no matter the size of your team, you can still build a big business. Okay. So ever since I started this business, I've got people who joined my business, and the rate of attrition in network marketing is quite much, right? Out of 20, maybe we have maybe 2 to 5, so, and that's the reason why you need to keep getting people into the business. And I could remember one of my mentors, her name is I have one of my mentors, like I think her name is Paula Pritchard, and she said something about she said something about when they ask her, how many people do you have in your team or under you? And she tells them, she says that I don't have, the only time she has people under her, it's when she's standing on the graveyard. And that means that she doesn't have anybody. Like she works as if she doesn't have people in her team, because people can disappoint you, right? People can disappoint you. That person that comes in with fire, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to become a diamond and all of that. Sometimes, it's not maybe probably they are doing or something, So you now like depend on them and all that. At the end of the day, they fall your hand or they fail you and they leave the business. And then if you don't have many people in your team, your business will collapse. So it's important that you get enough people in your team, right? It's not easy, but you have to, keep working. You have to keep talking. You have to keep getting, the no's, because it's through the no's, you are going to get the yeses, right? So how do we get to drive this business? How do we get to, sorry, how do we drive retention in our business? Because it's important we retain people. I said, yes, we are not in control of the people that we bring into the business, but to an extent, you still have to retain people, and then the only thing is, you can also look at the regular bonus recap, because we have recaps in Forever, I mean, yeah, on your back, at your back office, you can check your back office when you get your bonus. As in, if you go online, you will see how many people worked in your team. And so sometimes, when you go through it, you will find out that, you have, sometimes we just go, I could remember those days, I'll just go check my bonus and I leave. I check my bonus and I leave. That's money, right? You just go for the money. But at some point, I just realized that no, you don't have to go all the time check money. It's good to check the money you're getting, but it's important to check those that have actually done the activities and the work, so you see how many, percent you made, from each person, and then you also see the number of people that worked that year, that month, so sometimes you see, maybe 300, sometimes it can drop to 200, sometimes it can drop to 250, then if you see somebody that has been regularly building the business and you're not seeing their names on the recap anymore, what you need to do is to make a call to the person, like, what's going on? I didn't see you, online. I didn't see you on the recap. Is there anything, wrong with you or your business? So that you can know and follow them up and then, hold them. That way you'll be able to, know what is going on and, rescue the situation on time. Okay, so effective onboarding activities. When you have a new person in your business, how do you carry them along? That is also very important as well. Okay, so when they come into the business, you can use the first step to manager, give them books to read, let them, review the books with you. I have new team members right now, and I know that, from time to time. Yesterday I was talking to, one of my new business partner, and we're talking. I said, I gave her a book on Dare to Dream and Work to Win, right? Because she worked. So I'm trying to make her see the difference between working and then doing network marketing and all that. And she said throughout yesterday, she listened to Jim Rohn. She went to look for school for her children and she listened to Jim Rohn, that kind of thing. And Erukunuakpor. And so she was telling me how, what she heard and how she's going to work on what she has heard and all of that. So it's important you carry these people along very well, make them select some products for themselves so they can use as well. So continuous team development activities, continuous trainings, you have to do that. You have to ensure that, they are at Ikeja on Wednesdays or Victoria Island trainings, or if you are in Enugu, any part of Nigeria where we have Forever Living, you also have, it's important, you ensure that there are activities you're doing, with your team members, right? Like going for exhibitions, doing a whole lot, going out to share flyers, all those things, very important. And also personal development is key. Like I said before, reading books, listening to audios when you're driving, so many other things, attending trainings and all that. So be a leader, not a boss. Some people, they want to control the people that they brought into the business. They control people at work and then they start the business again and you're becoming a boss to them and all that. They will leave you, so you have to love on them, and all that. So, talk to them politely because they're not children, you're not feeding them, that kind of thing. So it's important, you talk to them, in a very, very polite manner, right? Okay. So learn to control your emotions, so put your emotion don't put it on the driver's seat, So always ensure that, you put your emotions in check, okay? So that, you don't, because some people just get angry anyhow because of any little thing and all of that. So it's important, you control how you feel sometimes, Yeah, so have realistic expectations. Some people just come in, oh, I want to become, a diamond manager. I tell them, take it easy, right? Calm down. I know you're going to get there. It's good to have big dreams, right? So ensure that your expectations are, real, because if you don't check it, you might just say, oh, I want to make 5 million naira. You're just getting into the business. Make it a long term. Start with, they say the journey of a 1,000 miles starts with a step, right? So you take one step at a time, go through your short-term goals, medium-term goals, and long-term goals, right? So gradually you start to demolish, the goals and all that. So have realistic expectations, right? Okay, so work in depth, with your team. Sometimes, people ask me like, how are you doing this, Sister Victoria? You know almost everybody. in your team or their children, you know, and all that. And you know their names and everything, you know. So like you have to get to know them, you know, because sometimes their uplines will drop out of the business. What do? Somebody might be suffering down the line. You go deep down and pick them up, okay? You walk wide, right? And walk deep down, okay, so that you can carry people along. You cannot just, be bringing people and not, working with the other people down the line, okay? So help them, make money immediately. When somebody joins your business, teach them immediately how to retail products. Because sometimes people just say recruit. It's important to recruit. When you recruit these people, how are they going to, make money? So you have to think of that, so ensure that, you teach them how to retail their products. Go to the back of the first step to manager, yeah, and then teach them how to use the products, talk to them about the products, select the products they can use so that they can have the experience to share with other people so that they can start making money immediately, right? It's important. When I got in someone, I don't know if she's on this call this morning, because she works, okay? So when I got her in, she sold some products over to like maybe 3-4 people. And I told her to calculate her money, how much did you make? And she was confused. And I said, okay, how much do you make? Check. How much did you buy products? How much do you have at hand? She told me 150 something thousand. By the time we finished, she finished calculating it. She told me that I think her profit was about 40 something thousand naira also. And she said, wow, so you have to make them know the difference between the wholesale price and how much and the retail price so they can differentiate between their profit so they will know that there's money in the business, okay? So get them using the products right away. It's important they select some certain products and start using so that when they use it from their experience, they'll be able to share the benefits of the products to other people because you can't give what you don't have. If you're not using the products, how would you have the experience to share with others, right? So it's important they have this experience, so they can share with other people. So recognize them, give them a pat on the back when they retail the product. Sometimes you can say, okay, you have won one, maybe aloe leaves. As little as aloe leaves is, some people can be so happy because it's a gift, right? So recognize them, even if you don't have aloe leaves, recognize them. Well done, well done. You did this, get them excited, recognize them. Just a pat on the back can keep somebody going, okay? So get them to attend events. It's important, you get people to attend events. Why? Why do you that? I had a training on Saturday and my mentor said I should do a training and I did that training and, I talked about how, you must organize, sensitize your team members so they can, gather together and, get them to attend events like the success days, like the training we're having right now. If your team members are not here, they're missing, you also are missing in action somehow, because if they are here and they understand what they have to do concerning their business, you will not have too much work to do, right? So it's important, to cut that, journey short, because if they attend trainings, your workload will be reduced. So you have enough time to train other people, okay? And then if there's like a showcase, get them, talk to them, say, invite people, because that's where they're going to see the big picture. They're going to see the top FBOs, they are going to see recognitions, they are going to see how we have fun in Forever, and all that. And also they are going to learn something new, because some people will say it's the same thing they're going to say. That's why some people don't come for training, then eventually they drop out of the business. I don't allow my team members to rest. Some of them, if they say, stop disturbing me, I leave them, but until you tell me that, I will not leave you, right? So it's important, you always organize them. We're on this call right now. You can go through the participants and check, if your team members are here. That's what I do. Any training, I will check. Where is Uchenna? Where is Ify? She's not here. I'll pick up the phone and call them. And like, the training is on right now, you're not here, that kind of thing. We're having a powerful speaker, edify the person coming to train, talk good about the person and all of that, and get them to join the trainings, get them to come for success days, get them to join any activity Forever is doing. At the end of the day, I learned from Eric Worre. He said, out of 1,000 people in a hall, how many people do you have in that event? And so if you are just looking at yourself and you're just 2 or 3 people in your team, you're missing out. Because if you invite massively, you have like 50 people in your team, amazing, in that hall, at least 5% out of them will make a difference in your business. So it's important to get people to attend events. Okay, so provide a system, right, for them, provide a system that can easily work for them. Okay, let them know that on so date, we're going to have our trainings. Like my mentor, we have our trainings on Tuesdays, team training in the evening. And then we also have our team page online as well, where we do trainings on Mondays. And then sometimes not sometimes, every Saturday, we are always online on Saturdays, doing business presentation and all that. Then the Forever, system, today is Thursday, there's a meeting. Always make them know on time, draw it out immediately, draft it out immediately they are joining the business, so that they can have, a system to follow, let it be a culture. Then sometimes, you can do so many things. Okay, I can talk from now till tomorrow. So help your team members launch their business properly. You can get them to do a product launch. You can do the product launch online. I did a product launch online for my new, my new business partner, we're about 5, okay, on that training. I asked her, who do you know? Just, invite them, to join the training, and she did. And we created the link. And on Monday, I had a training for her. From there, some people, they've not joined, about 5 of them. Nobody has joined yet, but she sold products from there, right? So do a product launch. You can do online. You don't have to pay for any place to do the meeting. You can come online and do a Zoom meeting. Even if you have just 1 or 2, do it, So help your team members to launch their business properly. Keep them continuously engaged on WhatsApp, post motivation, post, somebody did this, post it, a new member is coming in, post it online, post it on WhatsApp. No end to learning, right? So keep engaging them continuously. This will help your business a great deal. Okay, so how do you retain the people in your business? How do you retain them? The number of team members that are active every month. Being active means products purchased on a monthly basis, irrespective of the value. It doesn't have to be 100 million. It doesn't have to be 1 million naira that they are buying. The most important thing is that these guys, these people, they are coming back every day. Sometimes it can be every week. They are repeatedly coming, just like you have your customers. They are continuously buying products from you on a monthly basis. So these people, the number of team members that are active every month in your team, you see them, that's how to retain your business and all that. Being active means product purchase on a monthly basis, irrespective of the value. Some people look down on some of their team members because they are just 0.2K credit, or they are just coming to buy maybe 25,000 naira from time to time. You can never know who will grow tomorrow. So don't look down on anybody. Encourage them. From doing 25,000, they might do 30,000 tomorrow. They might do 50,000 naira, another time. Then gradually, because I have a downline, a business partner rather, in my business, she used to come all the way from Badagry, when she came back, because when I left the business and I came back, I went to call all of them, and she came back into the business. And so when she got back into the business, she will come all the way from Badagry and come to Ikeja for training, and then she will buy 0.2, sometimes 0.3. At times she will come all the way just to buy 0.3 cc's. That woman now, you know, she has people in her team now. She's a 25cc downline, I mean, business partner right now. So that's what we're talking about. So don't underrate anybody, you know. So the little tomorrow can become big, right? So it's important. It is not necessarily the value of purchase, but the regularity of purchase by team members. How regular are they coming? People are coming, you know, every Wednesday. There are some people that, you know, we see in Ikeja for trainings, you know, that kind of thing, you know, and you see them coming to buy products on a regular basis. Encourage them, okay? It's not necessarily how big they buy, but gradually, if you keep training them, if you keep holding their hands, you know, they will stay, some of them. So retention is all about driving repeat orders. Just like your customers are buying, you know, you have 25 customers buying every month. It's the same thing, you know, your team members as well. Okay, so retention encourages more people doing less than few people doing more. Okay, so as the saying goes, the more the merrier. Okay, even in Yoruba, they said enyolasho. You understand, the people you have, they are your clothes, isn't it? So it's important, you know, we work with people, you know, no matter how little they are doing. The most important thing is how regular you see them come to buy products. Okay, so what do we do in our business? All we do is use the products, share the products. You as an FBO, you must use the products. So I've got some of my products here. This is my moisturizing cream. This is my propolis cream here. I mix them together as cream, and I mix them with my alpha E factor. I just brought them out because my cream, you know, is finished. And then this is my face cream here. And also I have got my night cream, Infinite by Forever. It's here. So I use it to sleep, restoring cream. I use it at night when I'm going to bed. Okay. And also I have my bee pollen because I've been on C9 for 9. Today is my 9th day. This is bee pollen. I don't use term. I use bee pollen. And then this is my bee propolis. And I also have my cardio health as well here. And I have my RG. And I mixed my RG and my aloe vera gel in this bottle. So, and I've taken my bath with avocado soap. I brushed my teeth this morning with our bright tooth gel. And I also used my, you know, balancing toner, okay? And I used my face cream, and I used my exfoliating, you know, cleanser, okay? Smoothing exfoliator rather. Okay, so all of these things you're using, there's no way you use your products that you will not be able to talk to people about it. You know, so it's important you use the products. So when you use your products, you share the product's experience, the experiences you've gathered, what it has done for you. You know, I drink my gel, and you know, before you will share your story with people anywhere you go to make people know about your products, because you use them and you're getting the benefits. So you confidently share with people. So I go out there and I tell people, oh, before, you know, I had hemorrhoids before. And now when I started, after taking my gel consistently for 3 to 6 months, and I keep taking it ever since I came into the business. And I no longer have that anymore. Do you think somebody around you that, you know, will hear about your testimony, that maybe knows somebody that has the same issue, or some that, you know, the person is going through the same thing? Do you think that the person would, you know, say, oh, amazing, I have somebody that has the same thing? Or, you know, can you, you know, share the products with me and all that? So share the products experience with people. You know, I used to have headache before. I no longer have it anymore, you know, because I am using consistently my aloe vera gel and other products alongside it. You know, I feel better now, you know, and all that. So basically, this is all that the company is requiring us to do. This is what they're saying that we should do. Share your experience. So there's no hard and parcel about the business that we're doing, right? So, and the next thing is, the company says recruit a new FBO every month. At least you can recruit one person. Yeah, if we spread our tentacles, if we talk to a lot of people, we're going to have at least one person sign up in the month, right? So recruit new person with 2K's credit, coach the team. When you recruit them, ensure that you give them the right training, ensure you take them through the necessary steps, okay, that will take them to the next level, okay? That's what that's what the company is saying. Coach your team, hold them together, nurture them the way you will nurture your children. When a baby is born, the mother will breastfeed the baby, the mother will bathe the baby, the mother will teach the baby how to do so many things. The mother would, do so many things. The mother will protect the baby, and that is all you need to do in this business. You need to nurture the people properly. If you don't nurture them, you lose them, So when you nurture a child, tomorrow you'll be the one to enjoy that child. And so that is what the company is saying. Coach your team, coach them well, okay, so they can stay. Even if they are not staying, all of them are not staying, you know that you did your very best, okay? And all that. So ensure you qualify for all incentives. It's important. We have the Super Mentor incentive ongoing right now. You can take part in it. It's never too late. We can all start, from somewhere. This is the second month. There was a month I didn't qualify. Okay, this is I didn't qualify for this first so high incentive. I didn't qualify for it. It was painful because I did not pay attention to it. Sometimes you do your best, and even if nothing has happened, it's okay. It's okay, but you pushed yourself. You will learn something new from failing, right? So I learned something new, like, oh, I knew where my issues came from because I didn't focus on so and that kind of thing. So you learn. Okay, so this is the second month, the second higher so high incentive. I qualified for level 3 because I gave it my very best and I qualified. The third one, I only made level 1. I pushed myself. I told myself, Victoria, no matter what, just do level 1, because I did my best. I pushed for level 3, but I could not get it because, it's not in my hands, isn't it? Because the people you bring into the business, they have to do some certain things. There's a certain, limit you can push people, right? So I just said level 1, and I did level 1, and I got this diary, which I am so proud to have. So it's important, you do incentives, okay? Ensure you do your very best to qualify for all incentives. And if you qualify for incentives, I can bet you it will lead you into something else. At the end of the day, your team will be better even if you don't qualify. Your team, your business, you will learn something new, like I said. Your business will move to the next level, right? Than not even taking part in it at all. So before CC active every month, it's important your 4K's credit active. What is the business saying? What is Forever saying here to us? Ever since I came back into my business, I came back 2011 November after I left Forever. And so coming back, I told myself I will never, never miss 4CCs in my life, by the grace of God. And today I am still, like, every month I must qualify. Even when I didn't have any reason to make my 4CCs, I still made it. And when you do your 4CCs, you make plenty of money, especially in Nigeria today, right? If you push yourself to ensure that you make your 4CCs, you do your 4CCs, you will enjoy the money coming from it, okay? So use 1K's credit personally every month. And I tell people sometimes, like, some people will say, right, you're saying I should use how much worth of products every month. You necessarily don't have to use all of them. But when your business starts growing massively, right, you can I use more than 1CCs in a month. So you can see all the products that I brought out, and I still have some, upstairs, in my, room, because I have some in my bed, on my table beside my bed. So I can't forget to use them before going to bed at night. Okay, so it's important. So you can use some and retail the remaining one. Sell 1CC to friends and family every month. and then recruit one person to do 2 case credits. So automatically you have a total of 4 case credits. Okay, that's what you have. So this is what the company is saying. And how do you achieve your 4 CCs? This 4 CCs, so sometimes it can be, I won't lie to you, that it can be challenging, right? But all you need to do is to keep going. You know, when you keep going and you keep doing it, and every day, if you say, I'm going to sell 1 product today, you make out time to make your calls, you know, it will surely happen. So on a daily basis, assuming you're selling at least 1 aloe vera gel and 1 fields of greens, that would be about, I did the calculation at some point, I think it was about 27,000 or so, or thereabouts, okay? And at the end of the day, the profits is so massive, you know. So 1 fields of grains, 1 aloe vera gel, it's so simple. You know, somebody can use it for their digestive system. We don't have probiotic right now. They can use, you know, they can use our fields of grains, you know. So if you sit down and you do the calculation of how much you're going to make by, you know, retailing the 2 products on a daily basis, right? If you are serious with it, you're going to do it, you make it. So 4 CC is important in our business. I've just given you a clue on how you can achieve your 4 CCs, or you can decide to retail 40 bottles of aloe vera gel every month. Okay, that's a lot of money, right? So how do we drive retention? Your goal should be to improve the retention rate within your own team and to make your customer service to your downline a priority. Our team members are still customers. Some people don't know our team members are still they are our customers, really. Yeah, you know, from team member, you can, you know, migrate to being a very good friend. From being a very good friend, you can be a family member. Yeah, because I have a team member that will just come into my house, and then the next place you just go to is my fridge straight. I was like, what are you looking for, Auntie? You're always having some small things I want to eat, you know. So she's always like, she'll just get into my kitchen. We are now family members. So at the end of the day, she's now my family. Her son comes to the house, they're free to move around and all that. So if you make people your priority, you know, your team members your priority, at the end of the day, you know, it will be so far more difficult to recruit. I mean, it's far more difficult to recruit new people than to follow up and follow through with those you already have. So if you take care of the people you have, you know, like they always say, the angel you know is better than the one outside there, right? The devil outside there, or the angel you know, yes, is better than the one you are thinking you have out there. So nurture them very well so that they can, you know, do your very best. Like I said, you're not in control of what will happen, but at the end of the day, you know you did your best. Okay? Yeah. So what is a team? Our business is built on the basis that you do a few simple actions every single day. In turn, teach others to do the same. Those activities are marketing the products, marketing the opportunity, personally developing yourself and other team members. If you keep developing yourself, you know, and you're not developing other people in your team, it means that you're just like a self-employed person. You know, there's nothing like network marketing anymore, because you need to. So I told some of my team members yesterday that came to the house yesterday for me to train them, and like I said, you are in this business right now, in this first act, because I did the groundwork, I did the job, you know, and I am still doing. What are you doing to see that you pass on the baton to another person? She just said, Auntie, it's true. It's so true. So it's important you develop yourself and develop other people and make them do the same thing that you're doing on a daily, regular basis. Our business is not, you know, one leg in, one leg out. You must put in your 2 legs. Your 2 feet have to be in the water. You won't just come say, oh, you're testing water, or today you do the activity, in 1 week you come back again. It doesn't work like that. You have to be consistent. You have to consistently do those things. Okay, so unlike conventional business, and careers, where you have to learn before you do. Here, in network marketing, you do in order to learn. So as you do, you learn. As you do, you learn. There are some certain things I'm doing now that I'm asking myself, wow. Imagine when I was going through the challenges and if I dropped out. So there are some certain wisdom that God is just giving me now because I am doing it. So through the process, I am seeing all these things, the journey, and all of that. God will not just show you the destination. If he shows you and tells you that you pass through this hurdle, you're going to jump through this, you're going across this obstacle, you will not do it, right? You will relax step by step. It will take you through the process in order to get to where you're. If you're on this call this morning, this is the time to do. This is the time to do the do. You do it and you learn in the process of doing. There are some messages I'm sending now that I will just see myself. I'm getting responses from the messages like, really? How did this come? Because sometimes I just feel like, God, I need wisdom from you. That wisdom that will move my business to the next level, and all that. And I'm seeing things unfold, right? So simply put, the more you do, the more income you will make, okay? So do more so that you can make more money. So divorce the results and marry the process. A lot of people only marry the results. If, in the next 3 months, they don't get what they want, oh, they just leave, okay? So the results will come through the process. There are people that I have spoken to. The lady I signed up, 2 people that I signed up recently, they came from online. They follow me. I've spoken to them like 12 years ago. I didn't even remember one of them. And she called me like, Sister Victoria, I know you can't remember me again, but, I've been stalking you online. I am, she wanted C9, she bought the C9, she used it very well, she did it well. I followed her through and she did the C9 very well. And I kept on inviting her for more trainings. Today, she's in the team. I'm working towards getting other people to join. And another one, 7 years. If I had left, if I had married the result and I divorced the process, I will not be here to see those people come into my business, right? So divorce the result and marry the process. It's through the process that the result will come, okay? No matter how long it's going to take, just stay there and keep going. It will surely happen one day, okay? So identify the difference between what you want, review your immediate goals and identify the difference between want goals and need goals, okay? And then your need goals will be the immediate goals that you will be working towards. Maybe like when people come into my business, I ask them, how much do you want to see yourself making now? Your short-term goals, and they say, okay, at least 150 to 200,000 naira every month, so that you will know where you're carrying them from. So you know where you're taking them to. So your immediate goals right now, your short-term goals, like you want 150 to 200 that can pay some of your bills, right? Okay, so you now teach them how to, retail their products, or maybe getting people, to join the business or whatever, So identify what they are, why are they important, and what is the consequence of not achieving them. Okay, so you have to identify these things. The consequence can be, not being able to pay your bills, or not being able to, buy that beautiful dress you want to buy, or not being able to, like, do some certain things. I don't know what that thing is. Okay, so you know them. So plan how you're going to do that. Have a plan in place. And how will you achieve your goals? Do your activities, plan how you will achieve your goals. Do your activities. Do the activities, like I said before, do the do. If you don't do it, you will not be able to get what you want. So review what worked well. What do you need to change? Like I said before, evaluate yourself on a daily basis. What do I need to change? Okay. Sorry, I sweat a lot. Okay. So what do I need to change? Okay, to get my business to the next level. So, find out what worked well. Like I always ask my husband, like, this is a new year. I don't know what I'm going to do differently to make my business work for me. And he says, do what you did that worked for you last year. Don't reinvent the wheel. Just do what worked. And like, okay, that kind of thing. So it's important you identify these things and then organize your retail strategy. If you're going to retail 40 bottles of aloe vera gel a month, so that means that you're going to, if you're going to get maybe 40 people, so write the names of the people and write the case credit of the aloe beside it. And, okay, Mr. Awolowo, you write Mr. Awolowo, one aloe vera gel. You write Mr. B, Mr. Dele, something, something, or Mr. Dele, or whatever. Whoever that person is that is in your space of influence, people you can, that like you, people that trust you, people that believe you, people that want to see you grow, them. People that when you knock on their door, or something is chasing you or whatever, you go to their house maybe in the middle of the night and you knock and they open for you. Those people will be there for you. If you tell them, support my business, I am doing aloe challenge this month and I need you to get 1 bottle of gel from me. I tell you, you write it down and pray on it and go to work. You will see it happen, right? So organize your retail strategy and ensure you know the benefits of aloe, okay? I'm not going to go into details how you're going to do all that, but there are so many things. We have so many aloe videos. We have so many benefits of aloe you can send on WhatsApp, on whatever. Then get yourself organized. Have a diary, okay? Have your activities written down every day, what you're going to do, the people you are talking to, and all that, all the things you are supposed to do so that you won't forget. Okay, then customer care is important. It takes months to find a customer and a second to lose one. Let me tell you, there was somebody, I supplied, what do they call it? I supplied Agiplus to a customer in February. And there she goes. She just went ranting. How can you give me this product that is about expiring? I don't take that kind of thing. You know me already. I said, this thing is just July. It's going to expire in July. And she kept on and on and on and on. I said, okay, sis, use the product. I'm not saying you should do it, but I just did it to keep my customer. And I gave it to her and I went all out. Somebody traveled and I got she kept on talking anyhow. Like, if not because I know you, I will do this, do that. I'm just trying to explain customer care to you right now. You don't have to do that. Sometimes you can collect it until forever gets their, until they bring the Agiplus, right? But I went the extra mile because, she's somebody I really respect and I met her in she's highly placed, So I said, okay, no problem. I got the Agiplus from another country. A team member traveled and I told her, please, can you get me this Agi? Let me give it to this woman so she can get off my back. And she already used my Agi. I said, sis, no problem, use it. And she used it. When I brought the Agi and I took it and I sent a dispatch to drop for her, a new Agi from America. Do you know this lady is about signing up right now in my business? I did it for tomorrow. I did it to protect the relationship. And she sent me a message like, what kind of human being are you? Like, with all the things I said and with everything, and you gave me the other one. I said, sis, I try to protect the integrity of my company. I protect my own integrity and I try to preserve the relationship that I have. I do my very best. And she said, one day I'm going to have a microphone, can be on your birthday or whatever, and I'm going to speak about this, and all that. But I just did it, customer, to take care of her and all that, so that I can have her. Tomorrow, I can never know. You can never know if you can make, 10 million naira from this same person forever. you know. So that's what I did to protect that. And, recently she just bought Blossom Tea from me and she's about to start the business and all that. So make contacts. Always, anytime you are outside as well, ensure that you make customer service can be supplying your product promptly when they tell you to give them, supply them the product. Ensure that you supply immediately. Ensure that you also ask them, are you using your products? Some people just buy your product and they keep it there and they don't use them, right? And then you are expecting a repeat customer order tomorrow. It will not happen, okay? So you keep following them up and tell them, sis, have you drank your products today? Have you had your aloe? Oh, one will say, I forgot. Some people will buy 2 aloe vera gels from you and keep it for life. And then you are expecting them to have another order. You must follow up to make sure they drink and use the products. So it's part of customer care, right? So ensure you make contacts on a daily basis. Anywhere you are, in every nook and cranny of your life, ensure that you get contacts. At least tell yourself 2 to 5 contacts on a daily basis if you're doing this business part-time. If you're doing it full-time, 10 to 25 every day, and you will see your business move to the next level if you follow through very well. So activities that will help you win in this business. Prospecting is important. Try as much as possible. Do your best, not even trying. Do your best to prospect people, smile, talk to people, and all that. Get their contacts. I was at a hotel on Friday last week, and I saw a lady, it was an anniversary. And, at the end of the day, I got her contacts. Right now, she saw what, my post on, um, on WhatsApp. And she's asking me, what do you do? And I told her forever living. She said, sis, I'm sure we're going to do the business in future, very soon, that kind of thing. So, and that is it. So you must ensure that you have their numbers and they have your own. Admire somebody, start up a conversation anywhere you are. If you keep quiet, then it means that you're not doing your business. And then after getting their contacts, build relationships with them, invite them for meetings, okay, online, on Sundays, or your team trainings and all that. I mean, your BOM with your team, by doing one-on-one as well. I did a one-on-one for a young girl yesterday. She's in the university and she has never heard of Forever before. She saw my message on WhatsApp, my WhatsApp status, and she said, I am interested. I've been following you for a while. And then, I sent her the Zoom link. We agreed on time, and I sent her the link. And so ensure you do one-on-one. It can be on Zoom, it can be face-to-face. So ensure you're doing this on a daily basis. Exhibitions, look for places where you can do exhibitions, making calls. Ensure you tell yourself you are making 5 to 10 calls every day, or 25 to 50 if you can, especially if you're still very young. What are you doing with your time? Okay, this is the time to do the business. This is the time to work your business. So making calls is important. I could remember somebody, there was a training Les Brown had, and he said somebody asked him that came to complain that his business is not working very well. And then, that he doesn't know what to do. And Les Brown said, how many, calls do you make every day? And the guy said 25. He said, push it up to 50 if you want to do more. Push the calls up to 50, make more calls, and the more you make the calls, the better result you're going to get, okay? Our business is a business of, you follow through the law of averages in our business. Talk to 10, get 2, over time, when you improve on yourself, you talk to 10, you can get 5. You can talk to 10, you get 8. You can talk to 10, you get 10 with time. And because of the kind of person you are becoming at the end of the day, you attract more people to yourself. So make the calls. It's not easy. I also know that it's not easy. At times I want to make calls that like, my heart will just drop. But I just go and pray and I come back again and every day, with lifestyle, with your products, with maybe you attended the training, all of that is important. Put everything there. Okay, give them assignments. The new people you have, ensure that you give them assignments, and then those that are doing it, that they're serious with their business. Then get into a conversation with people every day. Start up a conversation that will lead you to get their contacts. Build relationships with your customers. It is important. Product launches, self-development, attending trainings. Be a product of your products. Don't use another product. Maybe you have soap, avocado soap, and you're using another soap. You have tooth gel and you're using another toothpaste. Don't do that. Be the product of your product. Be the billboard of your products. Give out samples every day. We have samples in Forever, heat lotion, tooth gel. It's from samples that you can get people, you get feedbacks from people, and at the end of the day, they can ask you for the products. So broadcast messages and all that to regular customers, from time to time. Don't spam them. Don't be too salesy. From time to time, you can put in, Happy New Week. Sometimes it might be, there's so many things you can do, So KISS, a super simple way to structure your business by keeping it simple, super simple. It's this. It can be RG Plus. I know we don't have RG presently, but we're going to get it very soon, I'm sure. So it can be RG Plus. So you have to, carve your niche at the end of the day. Every month, the products that you're going to retail. So it can be RG Plus. It can be C9. It can be some personal care products. So choose 2 higher price products and learn all about them so that you can give it out you can retail it to the people that have that kind of money to buy them, or people who need them. And then choose 5 regular price products and learn all about them, okay? And become the experts and all that. And then, you can do weight management. If you retail weight management, this is your retail strategy, right? Retail 1C9. 1C9 now, I think if you retail 1C9 now, you should be getting about 30,000 Naira profit or so. Correct me if I am wrong, okay? Maybe 28 to 30,000 Naira. That should be your profit, and that's a lot, right? Okay, so 1C9, you retail, that's the amount. Maybe social media, hypothetically, social media, WhatsApp status, Facebook, Instagram, Zoom, all these things, you're doing all these activities. You might make up to 33 to 50,000 Naira, who knows? If you do all these activities. Fact tells, story tells, fact tells and story sells, yes. So if you share your stories, you will be able to retail up to maybe 16 to 33,000 Naira every month. Personal use, you get your discounts when you use the products. And then secret sales, you can go back to the people you invited for meeting and that have maybe bought products from you. You can talk to them about like, oh, I'm doing a discount sales, and then people like, they like discounts, so you can do discount for them, okay, on your own. Maybe you can do preferred customer for them, or you can do maybe buy 2 gels and get 1 aloe lips free, that kind of thing. You make profit from 16 to 38,000 Naira. Follow-ups, have a top-notch follow-up. It's important you learn how to follow up on people. Okay, I admit that sometimes I get people's contacts and they tell me that, Victoria, after 3 years, you discouraged me from joining your business, and look at you, you're doing well. So ensure that you're following up people very well. Okay, write everything down in your book so that you can always refer back to them. Okay, and then from there, from following up, you might make, yesterday I followed up on somebody and she said, I need a prostate products for my husband. So I'm like, wow, it's really important to follow up, right? So you can make 16 to 33,000 Naira. Online parties, you can have your online parties by maybe, mixing aloe vera gel, Agi Plus, or doing that cocktail for them and let them see it. Okay, maybe before that time, you can send them samples so that they can use it themselves on that day. So you can have your online parties. Okay, regular customers can give you 33 to 50,000. Your customers that are always buying regularly. So in a month, you can make up to 184 to 300,000 naira, you know. And so imagine if you're just making this money, maybe you're working on the side. So it's important. Structure it this way. Keep it simple and visual, visual. Okay. And so C9, maybe you retail 3 C9, that's 1.3 case, 341 case credit. You retail 3 aloe vera gels, 0.3 cc's, Agi Plus, 0.3 cc's, 1 Agi Plus. So you can have it structured this way, So ensure you identify the products that you're retailing that you can master. So deodorants, you can retail up to 15 deodorants in a month. You have family, members, let them change their deodorant. Ensure you learn the benefits so you can share with them. Let them know the difference that our deodorants can last them 4 to 6 months if they're using it alone. So it's at the end of the day, it's cheaper, so that is 0.4 case credit. Okay. And so shampoo, conditioner, you retail that and you can have 0.4, conditioner 0.375, aloe lips, you can retail 15 aloe lips. It's so simple. Yeah, and not very cost effective as well. That's 0.195 case credit. Then you can retail our soya serum or whatever. You can retail our infinite serum. Okay, you can also, retail 5, that is 0.75 case credit. So at the end of the day, you have your 4 case credit done. Okay, so yeah, this slide, I don't know if I'm going to talk about it because I haven't, put the new prices here, but as an assistant supervisor, all of us, we can make up to 3 million naira to 5 million naira in a year. On a monthly basis, if you divide, maybe 5 million just by retailing, you can, as an assistant supervisor, wholesale price. If you do 1 case credit, you can get up to 46,000, from, retailing 1 cc's or about thereabouts, hypothetically. I haven't, sat down to work on this slides with the new price list. Okay, so if you retail 2 cc's, you might make up to 92,000 naira plus. And then if you retail 3 cc's, you can also make up to 150,000 naira or thereabout. 4 cc's, the more you do, the more money you make. If you retail up to 6 case credit in our business right now, you can make almost 300,000 to 400,000 naira. So in a year, imagine how much you're going to make in this business just by retailing. We're not even talking about the people you brought into the business yet. We're not even talking about earning as a team leader. We're not talking about earning as a team developer, and all that. So there's so much money to be made. We're not even talking about all the international trips that we have. We're not even talking about the good health by using the products that we're having by using the products. So there's so much more to gain in this business. Okay, so keep track of your business. Keep your who do you know list at the front of you. Ensure that you always have your who do you know list in front of you so that you will know who to call, and all that. And always ensure that you expand your who do you know list. Because if you don't get new people, contacts of new people every day, your business at a stage is going to come to a halt, and you don't want that. Then that's why some people will tell you that, the business is not working because they are not expanding their who do you know list. Okay, so activity trackers behind your who do you know list. Ensure that you track your activities. Know who is about to sign up. Know who says in 3 months, I'm going to join the business. Know who is saying that I'll use the products when I gather money in 2 months' time. Okay? So one-to-one dividers and all that, January to December dividers, ensure you have everything in place. So don't be fooled into thinking you have an impeccable memory or that a few points, a few posts it notes will suffice. So ensure that you are always writing down. Don't think that you know it all, because sometimes, our brain, there's so much happening in our country today. There's a saying that says that the faintest handwriting is better than the sharpest memory. Okay, so it's important to put everything down. Okay, so we have all these things, on a Discover Forever page, so you can print them out, so you can profile your customers, use them for customers and prospects, and for customers, use the sheets to document orders, the orders that they bought from you. I have everything so that I can go back to that list. This customer bought so and so at this time of the month, so at this time of the following month, this customer is coming back to buy again, so I will call them when it's time. So have the discussions, the personal information that you have, everything has to be documented. So for prospects, we use the sheets to document their hot buttons, any important information to help with recruiting. So it's important. Activity trackers, keep the track of those who you have offered the business to. See easily what part of the business circle they are at. Essential to work out statistics, helps to consistently follow up by tracking. Simple to follow, simple to coach. Every team member uses them around the world. So download them now on Discover Forever so that you can keep track of your customers. It is so important. So customer service, retention is key. The key is to retain the customers we gain, okay, by recommending products accurately and giving them impeccable customer service. It can mean the difference between a regular customer, a regular order, and regular profits, or nothing at all. Okay, so always ask yourself, would I come back to myself if I served me? Okay, so it's important you do that. Okay, so identify your customers' needs. Some of us just supply products to customers just like that. We need to identify our customers. We know why they want to buy it, know why they want to use the products. It's important so that you can, recommend the products to them accurately. So recommend all the appropriate products and sell the benefits to them. Take orders immediately and deliver the orders immediately. Don't waste time in delivering, because something else can come in between and then you lose them. So 48 hours new product, customer products contact as well. Then update customer records. Ensure that when you're getting new customers, add them to your list. I have a broadcast for my customers so that from time to time, if there's, I send them messages on the importance of some products, and then also give them value as well. Ensure that you are updating the customers that you have at all times so that you won't lose them. So next, follow up on your customer satisfaction. Ask them how they feel, all those things. They will never play with you, okay? So why customer service? It helps to generate repeat orders, repeat sales. It generates referrals. It helps to maximize the benefits for your customers, helps you maximize your retail earnings, and also it builds trust and customer loyalty. They say if you treat your customer very well, if you are loyal, if you treat your customers well, they will treat you like royalty or something like that. Okay, I have a customer recently that joined our meeting on Saturday, and she was telling my mentor that Victoria will not let me rest. Sis, how far have you finished using your products? How far how do you feel? Have you done this? Have you done that? Now she's thinking of doing the business now, that kind of thing. So a satisfied customer will always, and they are the best that actually will run your business if they decide to join later. So increases product awareness of different ranges available as well, and build the relationship, and the sales will come. Okay, if you build solid relationship with your customers, your people, the customers you have, the sales will always come. Okay, gives you a guaranteed stable regular income. Okay, so you know where your income is coming from always. It helps to boost your reputation, and then you have more referrals as well from them. Okay, so customer care ideas, you can have customer incentives. You can celebrate them on their birthdays. You can, when First Bank or GT Bank, on your birthday, you get a mail. How do you feel? So celebrate your customers. They will be very loyal to you. So you can have loyalty cards for your customers. You can have a thank you card. You can also set up, a VIP group for them. And then, a lot you can do. So keep them engaged, and all of that. So, yeah. So making contact, take prospects through the circle, contact. This is the wheel of the fortune in our business. This circle you are seeing with your very big Y in the middle, and all that. So who do you know? Your family, friends, work colleagues, relatives, everyone so take them through this circle, contact them, show them the video, do a one-to-one with them, take them to the website, invite them for your company's online or home business presentation, and then register them, with hard copy or online, and then pre-planning, have your goals, list, and all that, then videos, then planning the case credit from assistant supervisor to manager, then recruiting and retailing and coaching them is important. So this is frogs. Frogs means friends, relatives, organization, geographical location. Who do you know that is in Abuja? Who do you know that is here? Same. So everything, who do you know? Friends, all those kind of things. So put everything together and ensure that you use it to expand your list. Okay. So yeah. So download the scripts. There are so many scripts we have on our Discover Forever page on the first step to manager. If you don't have the first step to manager, I guess you can, download it from Discover Forever, or the office can send it. I have one, I can always send it. So these are things that you can also learn to say, what to say, everything you need is inside that first step to manager. Okay, I can send one to Kelechi after the training. So you can, learn all these things so you can use them for your prospects as well, or customers. So this is, oh my goodness, I have left. So sorry. I don't know what, sorry. I need to, yeah. Okay, so what to do this week. So on a weekly basis, like on Sundays, ensure you have a plan in place. On Sundays, write out all the things you need to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This is our job description. We have a job description also in Forever. The job description is given to us by ourselves, okay? That means that what you want to do, like you have a job, they will give you a job description of what you need to do. So you also have to give yourself a job description as well, so that you will not miss out, because sometimes if you don't have your to-do list, a friend can come from, anywhere and say, oh, and then they start gisting and all that, or they will say, oh, let's go for this party, or let's just walk down the road. And then because you don't have a to-do list, you just follow them. And then you just, waste all your time. And at the end of the year, you start asking, when the report card is out, you ask yourself, what have I achieved this year? May that not be, for us. Okay, so organize your retail strategy, get organized, take care of your customer and all that, work on your customer care, and then make your contacts, on a weekly basis. You need to do all that, So these are some of my team members. We had a retreat at some point, and then we printed our t-shirts and all that. And this is the team for the retreat that period. So it was amazing. Okay, so plan and do, and then review. Always plan and always do and always review, because you can never know, okay, when that time will come that God will now decide to say, okay, because my child has been working, this person has been going, this person has been doing, okay? And it's time, for you to do, for God to do that thing that you cannot do. and it just goes boom, because you have been planning, you've been doing, and you have been reviewing. So our business is about you do, you plan, you do, you plan, you do, you review, you plan, you do, you review. One day you look back and you see multitudes of people in your team. Gradually, that thing that you want is actually manifesting. God is putting things together for you because you keep working. Okay. So life is beautiful. Take the next little step every day. That little step, don't underrate any step. Even if it's collecting contacts, don't underrate it. Okay, take that next step. Okay, and then ensure that you have fun while doing it. And our CEO at some point, Rex, he said something that if you're in this business and you're not having fun, then there's something you're doing wrong, right? So have fun, enjoy doing it, just enjoy it, okay? And then live your life, okay? Because it's yours, live it to the fullest. Then always smile, smile more, because if you're always frowning, you will not see people to come along with you. Okay, this business is about, your facial expression matters a lot, because it's either is repelling people or is attracting people. Okay, so it's always important to always, have that smile on. Okay, because when you smile, you're also blessing somebody that is going through challenges. You can never know. Your smile can be something else. It attract people to you. Okay, and it can make them, change their mind or become a better person, because they always see that this person is always smiling, like, it doesn't mean that you don't have challenges. We all have one thing or the other, doing us. But, despite all that, we keep going, we keep pushing, we keep believing God, we keep believing, our forever company, we keep believing in the system, and we keep going, So stay hungry at all times. Stay hungry. Staying hungry means that whether you are a diamond manager, don't relax when you move to the next level. Always be hungry, to move to the next level. Always be hungry to read books. Always, let the hunger come from within. When people see me, why is Auntie always going to share flyers at your level and all of that? I said, if you have a job, because you are growing older does not mean that you're going to leave the job. Okay, and our own is different. As we grow older, our business gets better. We get better in knowledge, and we want to help more people. So why am I going to sit down, to do what, right? And I could remember, Tom Chenault, he said something. He's an elderly man. I think he's over 70 now. And as of 2 years ago, somebody said that, why are you still going out to prospect? Why are you still doing the business? Isn't not, and he said something that, there's a guy that he found in the business. He found that this guy, when this guy thought that life has finished for him. This guy said, he became bankrupt. So he thought that everything had gone for him. The guy went into drinking, and, he gets drunk. He became a junkie at some point. And Tom Chenault, got him out of that, thing. And this guy became the #1 in their company today in network marketing, in their own company in America. I don't know what company is that. He became the #1. So he said that, and guess what? He got married. If you know Sarah Zaluki, that is the woman I'm talking about. The guy is what's his name? Tony Zaluki, yeah, and married to Sarah Zaluki. That is Sarah is Erukunuakpor's cousin, and they met in that company and they got married. And today they are #1 in their own company in US. So he said that if he had left his business, if he had retired from the business, he wouldn't have met Tony, that God has used him to transform his life. So don't think that, some of us that are still doing trainings, we're doing this, doing that, we're still going out to prospect, and all that. Our business is about transforming lives. Okay? Our business is more of transformational business rather than transactional. So, that is it. So stay hungry at all times. Be focused. Don't jump from one network marketing to the other. Some people think that network marketing, when they say network marketing, is doing network marketing A, network marketing B, and network marketing D. No, it's not like that. Stay where you are. The grass is greener where you water, right? Continue to water the grass in your forever business. As long as you are sincerely doing the right thing within you, you know that you are working, that you're doing the right thing. One day, God will surely come through for you. That is the business that we're building. Okay, so be focused. Don't do this tomorrow. I see some people, they start the business today. Next tomorrow, they are selling crayfish. Tomorrow, they are selling Ankara. Next tomorrow, they are doing this. This is a team training. That's why I'm saying this. Get focused. 3 to 6 months. Go down the trenches and do this business and do all it takes. And you see yourself. So be focused. Have a bulldozer mentality. A bulldozer, when it comes, before, it meets, a bulldozer meets an obstacle or whatever, the bulldozer can go over, under, and around. That is the kind of mentality you should have in our business, okay? So have a bulldozer mentality. Take pictures. Life is good. When people see me like, auntie, at your age, you're always doing selfie. You're always doing this. It makes me happy, right? So take pictures so you can have good memories of them, because life is very short. Okay, give what you have without expecting anything from anybody. Just keep giving, keep giving, keep giving without expectation. One day it will come back to you. Okay, so you can have a life better than what you have today. Some people, I tell them that, I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, you know what, you're not hungry because your husband gave you a car, there's AC in your car, is that all that there is in life for you? Don't you want so thing? Don't you want to have this? Don't you want to help people? Don't you want to this? I told her so many things, and like, it's true, auntie. So you can be more. Even if you're swimming in money, you understand right now, there are people out there you can still help, and then you can still have more money. Okay? Yeah. So I would like to say that, always have the farmer's mentality. In our business, we think like farmers. So everybody you've spoken to, everyone that you have invited for business presentation, everybody, that's all the hard work you have done. Keep on planting. Never, never give up. Just keep going. Keep planting, and the day you plant, that is not the day you will harvest. I told you initially that I spoke to somebody 12 years ago. Today, she called me. I didn't even remember her anymore, but she told me, when you see me, you remember, ma. And today she's in my team. Somebody I spoke to 7 years ago is in my team today. And somebody that, I met at an exhibition that I never sold. I didn't sell anything, but I got contacts and everything. She's one of my biggest customers today. As at yesterday, she's still in London. She sent me a message. My aloe has finished, Victoria. As soon as I'm landing, I want to have aloe. I want to have bee pollen. I want to have this. I want to have that. So don't worry. When you are doing that one-on-one, just have it at the back of your mind that you are sowing seeds that will germinate tomorrow, right? Because what will happen is not in your hands. It might happen immediately for some people. It might happen in the next 3 months. It might happen in 6 months' time. It might happen in 1 year. It might happen in 2 years' time. It might happen in 10 years' time. But just keep going. Along the way, you will see the people you will carry with you and work with you along the way. Continue to sow. Continue to have that farmer's mentality, and with time, the day your harvest will come, you won't even know. That is how our business is. God says, keep doing, keep doing, keep going, keep going. The one that you cannot do, at some point, God will take it up and do it for you. So thank you very much and have an amazing day. I hope I have not kept you guys too long. Thank you.